Well, we're finally underway. Okay. Brad Trotter's got the helm, and Spinnaker's there helping him. We have Bill Smith over here hiding in the sun and the shade, and way in the back hiding behind all the things. There's Tom. And we are leaving the Chesapeake Bay as we speak.
It's not heads up anymore. Working hard.
Working. See how hard my crew's working? I'll tell you, that's a hard-working crew right here. Yeah. Well, there's the mizzen, and the main, the staysail, and the jib in behind it. Yep, we're just outside the mouth of the Chesapeake, sailing along with the jib and the staysail and the main and the mizzen all out. And the boat's just cruising along just fine, about 6.5 knots, with hardly any wind. Got a little bit of a motor assisting it at 1400 RPM, just enough to keep the sails full as we're going along. And we had tuna for dinner.
Excellent.
Which Tom landed and cooked for us. Oh, sorry, Bill landed it. Sorry.
Let that be a lesson to you.
Yeah.
If you landed, you got to cook it.
Yeah. Well, after a couple of days of brisk sailing, we had a pretty calm night, and we have a very calm morning here on, it's the Wednesday, day 3. We're working our way southwest, trying to get to 30 north, 70 west, where we'll head east when the wind turns from the south, over to 65 west, and then we turn to starboard and head south to the British Virgin Islands. And the crew is eating well this morning. We're heading straight into the wind here, motoring, because such a lack of wind. But we've got the sails up to give the boat some stability. It's a very comfortable ride. But we're going to be motoring for a day, at least. It's 3:30 on Wednesday afternoon. Tom is cleaning up the lines on the side of the deck. Oh, we run a tight ship around here. Tight, tight, tight. Yeah. 5 o'clock floggings, whether they're needed or not. And I was thinking that, you know, if I had stayed a little calmer, I would have made you guys take a swim. Yeah, yeah. I do it to every crew, but the last few crews have never returned. How's it going, Bill?
That other guy? What guy?
That other guy.
Michael, I think.
It's a hard life, isn't it?
It's a hard life, but somebody has to do it. Just don't send this video to Shelley.
No.
For a couple of years.
We caught a mahi-mahi today on the small rod and the small reel. That's a 3/0 reel, and boy, oh boy, it's got a small circle for winding it in, and it was not easy. But we brought it in, and we will have it for dinner. We had tuna last night, we'll have mahi tonight. So we're motor sailing today. We have about 5 knots of wind. We just can't seem to get enough to sail, so we're having to use the motor, but we've got all the sails up and giving it a little boost, so we're kind of 50-50 on the power right now. I think Bill told us we're doing about 7.4 on the boat speed. And we are just cruising along, just on a beautiful day here in the Atlantic south of Bermuda. We're on about 32 north and probably something like 73 west. We're heading for 30 north, 70 west, where we'll linger until the wind turns south, and then we will head east to 65 west and then head south to the islands. That's the plan. And we will pick up the trades when we hit our southern leg. But that's a couple of days from now. Hey, Spinnaker, what are you doing? Hey? What are you doing, puppy? Dad, I was just checking everything out here, making sure that everybody was okay on deck. I'm the sea dog. I'm the sea dog. Yep, I'll scratch my ear. Are we there yet, Dad? Are we there yet? Oh, yeah. Good boy, Spinnaker. Well, it's noon here on Thursday, the 4th day at sea. And we have a little bit of weather today.
Good afternoon. It's afternoon. Is it afternoon yet?
It is afternoon.
All right.
About 2 minutes. Feed him, Tom. Feed him. Stick it in there. Got him. Got him down. That's it. Yeah, he doesn't like it, but that's how it works. Yep, I think we can eat him. Between the four of us, that's a nice meal. For some time now, we've been trying to find a combination of jib, staysail, main, and mizzen to sail at 120 degrees to 170. And it looks like we finally found it. We sheet out and use a preventer on the mizzen here, and then we drop the main, but pole it out with a preventer and put a snatch block on the back side. We then run that sheet out to the jib so that we're holding the clew a little further out. And so we're going with a full jib. The staysail is up. I don't know if we really need it. And the boom acting as an inverted whisker pole. And we seem to be holding around 6.8 knots with 12 knots of wind at 120. And so we're quite pleased with this. There we go. Sunset on the 4th day. It's starting to head southeast. We've got about 2 days of calmer weather before we meet with the trades. What is it, Spinnaker? Are we having our T-bones tomorrow night, Spinnaker? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. T-bones tomorrow night. On a Monday on I-65 heading south. Seafaring Tom.
He's got good eyes somewhere underneath that cloud. 90 miles away.
Yep.
Underneath that cloud.
It's a great day. Wish you were here.
Yes.
Can't get better than this.
Well, we're on what's called I-65 from 20 north down to 18 north. heading straight down towards the British Virgin Islands. We're very close hauled here to try and to stay as far south as we can on our course. The trades have not filled in yet, but we're still making about 7 knots at about 30 degrees to the wind. 60 is where the boat really hauls with its own sails, so we're assisting it with the motor. The Salty Dawg, fall 2014. Heading for the BVI. We have now discovered where the pot of gold is. Nice big rainbow sitting out the back of the boat. And obviously we're at the wrong coordinates, but isn't that beautiful? It's just behind a squall that's over there that's giving us a gust of wind. But that rainbow is where we were, right there. Isn't that beautiful? It's kind of neat to see that at sea.
Yeah. See that movie? You know,
Superhero Tom. Yeah.
Here we are. There's the crew, including
Another day hard at sea.
Another day hard at sea. And I told them if they could maintain, 6.5 knots, 7 knots, there'd be a reward.
Our reward was cheese balls.
Yes. We're breaking out the cheese balls.
Okay, folks, here we are. Last day at sea. The crew has finally settled into a strenuous routine, and as you can see, it has taken its toll over the weeks, or days as it may be, and of course Spinnaker is really keeping it together here. So we're all loving this last day of no wind. So here's what it looks like on this day of moderating winds. As you can see, we got a 16-knot breeze out of the southeast, and it's taking us straight into Tortola. So isn't it a gorgeous day, and isn't it a gorgeous boat? And it has been a gorgeous trip.
Daybreak, Road Town, Tortola.
We have arrived in the British Virgin Islands. Soper's Hole.